We've encountered bookmarks in previous videos, and now it's time for us to dig in and learn how bookmarks work and how to modify and customize bookmarks to give your documents that professional finish. We're looking at the file guideoverview.pdf. In this document, we can click the bookmark icon in the navigation pane to open up the bookmarks panel. Here, we see that this document is well configured with bookmarks. We have a series of bookmarks already showing, and you can see that many of the bookmarks have small plus signs. We can click the plus signs to expand the tree, and we can see additional bookmarks that are located nested below the top level. Furthermore, you'll notice that some bookmarks are in color and some have bold text. We'll work through all these various types and styles of bookmarks throughout the next series of videos. For now, what we want to do is to examine just how the bookmarks work. For example, if we click on a top-level bookmark, such as Great Egret, it will take us immediately to page 3 of the document, which is the section on Great Egrets. Notice that there are several nested bookmarks below Great Egret. Clicking on any one of these will take us to that section. For example, clicking on Ecology and Status takes us to that section and also zooms the view. So it's not only navigating through the document from page to page, it's actually changing the view zoom level for us. If we click on another top-level bookmark, it will zoom us back to fit the page and move us to the corresponding page. So the bookmarks are moving us around and zooming our view. We can see in this document that several of the bookmarks are highlighted in blue. This isn't indicating any special feature or function. This is just a visual cue for the readers. The blue bookmarks all link to images. For example, if we click the blue bookmark here for cattle egret, it will take us right to the picture of the cattle egret, with the picture zoomed to fill the screen. Likewise, if we choose the Great Egret blue bookmark, that will jump us back to page 3 with the picture front and center. We can continue that throughout the document. For example, if we open up Reddish Egret, we can see from the blue color that there are 2 bookmarks to images on this page. We can click first one and then the other, and we're moving around on page 6. We can also click the top-level bookmark here to get an overview of the full page. So as you can see, the bookmarks are a combination of links and a table of contents, and they stay live and dynamic as you navigate throughout your document. Notice some of the bookmarks at the top that are highlighted in boldface and green color. The color and font style is simply a personal configuration. You can use your imagination and style them in any way you please. In this case, we have the green color to cue the reader that these bookmarks are a little bit different. What we have here are bookmarks that don't really move us around in the document. For example, this bookmark will search the document with the advanced search feature. If we click this, it actually launches the advanced search window, which we covered in an earlier video on searching and finding. Let's close that. The next bookmark is Learn About Us, and if we click on this, it will actually take us to a website. In this case, it takes us directly to the Infinite Skills website. We'll close that and return to the document. Finally, this last one is a link to the terms and conditions, listing the licensing permissions for this document. Still a page view, but for a different section of information not necessarily related to the rest of the content. So, as you've seen, bookmarks present the user with a friendly way of navigating through our document and making it easier for them to find the content they need. Now, one of the potential problems with bookmarks is that you open the document and you don't see the bookmarks panel. Now, we discussed this in an earlier video on setting initial views, but as a refresher, what we can do is configure the document by choosing File and then selecting Properties. We'll switch to the Initial View tab, and we can change the Navigation tab from the default of Page Only to Show Bookmarks Panel and Page. If we do this, it will open the Bookmarks panel automatically when the user opens the document, so that the user sees the panel right away and knows that the bookmarks are available. We'll go ahead and set the page layout to Single Page, and the magnification we'll set to fit the page in the view to ensure a consistent view for every user. Then we'll click OK. Recall that these settings don't take effect until the document is saved and then reopened. So we could click the Save icon to save in place. But in this case, we'll save a copy by choosing File, and then Save As, and navigating to the desktop. We'll click Save, and then we'll close this document. We'll go to the desktop and reopen this document, and there it is with the Bookmarks panel showing. Again, a way of presenting the Bookmarks panel right away so that the user is aware that this enhanced content is available. In the next several videos, we'll start from scratch and we'll build these bookmarks into this document just as you see here.